In this video, I'm going to explain exactly how to set and achieve your running goals by breaking up this video into 3 parts. How I set specific goals, tips to consider when constructing your goals, and what makes a realistic goal. The way I set my goals is first by going to athletic.net, and the reason I do this is because year by year, I am generally ranking against other people my age nationally, so my times are fast enough to be on their ranking system without having to have a pro account to unlock more rankings. So what I do is, if I'm a freshman this year in 2021, I'll check what some of the times were for the sophomores this same year or within the last 5 years, and come up with an average or see if the times are getting faster, if they're staying the same, and then I may just look at 1 year, I may look at 5 years, and I just see if I was ranked 30th last year in this event, I want to stay consistent, or I want to improve in the rankings, and I want to be running faster. So it shows me what times I need to be running year by year, if I want to be improving nationally, or if I want to be staying the same, and what times I would need to hit. Now, what are some things to consider when making your own goals? First of all, be specific. It's easy to make a vague goal just so you can check it off a couple months later and say, yeah, I guess I did that. Be specific so you know exactly where you're aiming. It's also important to write a motivating goal. Don't simply write a checkoff goal that doesn't get you excited to work hard. An example of this is when I wrote down a goal that I wanted to run 1,000 miles in the coming year, and this really isn't a good goal because it's something that I'll likely do anyways if I don't get injured, and it doesn't really motivate me to work hard because my main goals are set on certain times that I want to hit, and that is something for me that makes more sense to focus on, that gets me wanting to work hard. For you, you may want to hit a certain amount of miles in a year, but for me it's more of a time goal thing, so make sure it's something that motivates you. And finally, err on the side of unrealistic goal setting over comfortable goals. Having a goal you think is possible but might be difficult to achieve is better than having a goal you'll already likely achieve without putting any extra work in. And now on to setting realistic goals. It's important to take into account your previous years of training and your previous PRs before setting new goals. It also might not be a bad idea for you to wait until you're a week or two into training to set a goal to see where you're at so you can make a more realistic long-term goal. Also remember that your long-term goals can change over time. I got injured last winter, which forced me to have to change my long-term goals even though I didn't want to. I just had to accept the fact that I wasn't going to be in the same place that I thought I could be before that injury. This also doesn't mean to drastically change your long-term goals after just 1 or 2 bad races, because bad races can be due to all sorts of different things like improper fueling, hydration, bad weather, whether it's rain or wind or whatnot, or you're just at a place in your training where your mileage is too high to be running fast. So there's lots of different variables, and it's important not to just change your long-term goals over a couple bad races. I hope this video helped you in setting and achieving a realistic running goal, and I'll catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching.